What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have some really exciting things. So we have a bunch of babies hatching right now. So all of these tubs have babies in them, and we're gonna go ahead and get these guys put away, show them off to you guys a little bit, and then you'll definitely want to stick around because at the end of the video, we're cutting 2 more clutches that have sliced, and they are gonna be awesome. I'm super excited to see what's in those. So anyways, I'm just gonna say really quickly, if you see anything that you are interested in, please send us a message. You can totally comment and say that you're interested in that, but also send us a message because we don't do business on YouTube like that. So send us a message if you see something that you really, really like and you want to know more about it. We will respond. Trust me. Spencer will be on it, and then he'll ask me, and then I'll be on it, and we'll be all over it. So let us know if you see something really cool throughout the length of this video and something that you're interested in. All right, okay, let's get started. Why don't we start with this clutch, because it's maybe the least exciting, but it's a little puzzling to me too. So this breeding was just Whiteside to Whiteside, but we were hoping for some Hypo Whitesides actually from the Stillwater line. But honestly, some of these almost look axanthic, like this one right here. Kind of looks axanthic. It's lacking a lot of yellow. Whereas like this one you can kind of tell has more of like that yellow in it. Anyway, the grayscale on this one is like way more. So this clutch, everything's Whiteside because it was Whiteside to Whiteside, but I was hoping for hypos, and I don't think there was a hypo in the entire clutch. But anyway, so we got a lot of really nice looking Whitesides though. There's some really pretty ones, some that have like those really nice high white walls. And so anyways, I'm still pleased with the results, but I was expecting some hypos, so I'm really bummed about that. But there are some really pretty babies. There was actually one, maybe it's in the other tub, because there's 2 tubs. There was one that I've been waiting to crawl out. It was super cool looking. Oh, I don't even know if I could tell which one it was now. Shoot. I don't know. This one's tail is really cool though. I like that one.
Was it that?
I don't know. There was one that had a really white head, but like a really neat pattern. Huh.
It had like a dotted line through like the white side part.
That one's cool too. Gosh, I don't know. Dang.
Oh, it's kind of like that one right there.
Yeah. I don't know. Could be. I'm not sure. Anyway, so they are really pretty. There are some nice ones. This one you can tell is going to be really nice. I mean, this one has really high white walls, very clean looking. It's got a nice white head on it. So, nice looking. It looks like it's a boy. Yeah, that's a male. So anyway, it did still turn out really pretty. There's some great looking babies in here. Just not exactly what I was thinking might pop out. So anyway, we'll go ahead and go get these all put away. Because at this point, everything's just Whiteside with some pos hets, essentially. So anyways, yeah, there's quite a few. I don't know if I should do it all at once, but got a handful of sneaks. I think this one is done too. I was just sitting in that egg. Wow, there you go. That's a handful of bull. Nice. All right, okay. I'm gonna go rinse them really fast and try to wrangle all of them at the same time. This will be great. Okay, that wasn't too bad yet. Okay, so since there's fewer babies now, we're just going to go ahead and toss the empty eggs, and then we're just going to combine them into one tub because we don't need both tubs anymore. So we're just going to kind of scoot them over. Oh, that one was still attached. Just so we save a little bit of space in the incubator. Okay, buddy. Oh, sorry, I was pulling on the wrong thing. All right, just squeeze you over here real quick. Okay, and all these should be empty. All those are empty. There's no other snakes in there. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, so we have, what, 6 more? So we got 6 more to go in that clutch. that need to crawl out. So we'll just kind of put the lid back on that, slide it back in the incubator. And we'll check on that again tomorrow. So, all right. Okay, this clutch, this is the whole clutch right here. This was a red outcross. So basically just going for some new blood and kind of hoping for something cool maybe, but we'll see. So there's a lot of babies right here. My goodness. I think, how many was it? 20? I think there was 20. So big clutch.
And all the eggs made it?
Yeah, it looks like everybody made it, I think. And almost looks like everybody's out too. Actually, no, there's one in an egg right here. That might not be done. Oh, and right there. So anyways, very cool, very cool. All right, so there's a bunch here. It's not as exciting either because they're all pretty much the same thing. But we're actually hoping for something cool to actually come back out from these babies. So we're going to be holding some of these back and hoping to produce something neat looking from them. So there's no way I can grab all of these at once. These ones are pretty clean though. I don't think I'm going to wash these ones off. Well, you're a little dirty, but oh well. Yeah, I don't even know if I should try to grab all of them. If you open the cage for me, then maybe we could make it.
I can't.
Yeah, no, there's way too many. I don't think I can do it. No, we're not gonna. There's no way. Somebody is not gonna cooperate. I know it. Yeah. All right. No way. Okay. Do you believe in me? Oh no. All right. It's just not gonna work. Oh no. Well, I almost had all of them. Let's just take one trip. This little guy slipped right below me. Okay. All right. Hold on.
2 trips.
Hey. Yeah, we'll just take the first trip really quick. Okay. You watch them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that was never going to work. I don't even know why I tried. Okay. Spencer, you let that one get away.
I was watching.
Oh, okay. Well, this one has like much lighter color than the other ones. All right. So we can do 6 at a time though, right? I had more than 6 on that last handful. Definitely. Okay, all right. Here's 6. There you go. There's 6 snakes right there. See, that's not scary at all. All right, okay. Let's go put these away. All right, so same thing with that last clutch. We're just making sure. All right, so it looks like we just have 2 more. 2 more chilling. Actually, they look pretty dried out. They're probably done. They probably were just hiding because a bunch of those were kind of on top of them. So anyways, we got 2 more to go in that clutch, which means I guess we have 18 over there. That's a full cage right now. All right, so we'll just get rid of this. There's no snakes hiding in there. Nope, we're good. Okay, awesome. All right. And then these little guys will crawl out in just a little while. Okay, so this clutch is these 2 right here. So there's 2 tubs. And this clutch kind of is really interesting. It's, I don't really know. And what I mean by that is I'm just taking a quick pic really quick because I just want to document that just slightly. So weird thing about this clutch. It was supposed to be Hypo to Hypo, Stillwater. And there's some babies in here that aren't Hypo, which doesn't add up. So I have a couple of small theories, and we're going to work to try to figure it out. But they're completely unrelated lines of both the Stillwaters, and yeah, I don't really know. So I was going for a Stillwater patternless is what I was going for in this clutch, which we did get some, by the way. So there are, I mean, this is one right here. It looks awesome. So we did get a couple, and this is a patternless Whiteside. Although now that it's out, I don't really know if that one is Hypo. I don't know if it looks light enough. Oh, well, you know what? I think it does, but weird thing is that, hey, come here. Just sit over here with your sibling really quick. So weird thing is look at this. That doesn't look like a Hypo. That looks like a normal. especially when you compare like the other hypos in the clutch, right? So that's a hypo right there. And, you know, this is obviously a hypo. And so this is really weird. Don't know what to say about that. And then as far as like that is not a hypo Whiteside. Sorry, I feel like the lighting is kind of hard right now. That's not a hypo Whiteside. So, but like this is a hypo Whiteside over here. And this one right here is sticking its head up. That's a hypo Whiteside. But so I have this one is just like a Whiteside, and this, you can't really see the patterning right now. But you see how dark that is? That's not a hypo Whiteside either. So I have these 3 oddballs in this clutch that aren't actually hypo, but everything else is, it would appear. So really confusing. This girl has produced for me a couple of times. And so mom, like I said, is a Stillwater Whiteside, and dad was a Stillwater patternless. Well, mom's had patternless too. So I was expecting, you know, everything to be hypo, there to be patternless. Wasn't expecting the Whiteside, so that was a surprise from dad being het Whiteside, I guess. Anyway, so I don't know if these 3, one of my theories was possible retained sperm. But I don't know if that's very common for them to retain it over the course of a year like that, because I'm pretty sure the female was bred to, oh, but she was bred to a Whiteside even though. She was bred to a Whiteside last year. So the normal still wouldn't explain that, because Whiteside to Whiteside would make all Whiteside. You know, it's really weird. I don't really know what to say about it, but it's definitely weird that these 3 appear to be non-hypos, especially when the breeding was hypo to hypo. So anyways, we're going to try and figure it out because that's pretty confusing. But everything else looks to be hypo, which is what I was expecting. There's some really pretty babies in here. There's a nice hypo that's already crawled out. So, and that's, you know, Stillwater hypo right there for you. So the other ones in this clutch, that's a hypo Whiteside. What were these other ones? Another hypo Whiteside. Is that the patternless one? That one looks like it would be. Yeah, that one's hypo Whiteside patternless for sure. And then what were you? Oh, a hypo patternless. Wow, that one's got a cool stripe on it. Neat. I didn't notice that before. So anyways, but you know, maybe this one's not hypo either. Because compared to this one over here, they look totally different. And this one has the eyes. That one has the Stillwater eyes. Whereas this one kind of doesn't.
No, not really.
So maybe there are 4 babies that are non-hypo. But again, that still doesn't really make sense to me. So we might have to recruit some shed testing help or do some more experiments with breeding, which will take just years. But anyway, pretty cool though. We were surprised to see Whitesides, which was a nice surprise. And we got some really pretty babies out of it. So anyways, regardless, still really excited. I'm going to go ahead and wash these 2 and get them put away. And then we'll wait for the rest of those to crawl out. And we have one more clutch to check out before we cut those eggs. All right, last one. We actually just barely cut this clutch yesterday. There's only one out so far. We will do a better update on this clutch. It's a separate video. But anyway, so just one baby crawled out. This is an albino patternless Whiteside. So, pretty neat. So it's a triple visual, which is awesome. Triple visuals are always fun odds to try to hit. One of these days, we're going to get into our quad visuals and what would you even call all 5? A quint visual? That just sounds weird. Anyway, so that's pretty awesome. So that's the first baby out. And there's some other cool things in this clutch, but we'll show you guys in a separate video. So stay tuned. Make sure you keep watching other videos. You'll see what's in there. All right. Okay. Go rinse this off real quick. All right. Okay. So cutting time. So this clutch right here, we've got 18 eggs. Looks like they all made it. So that's what? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Yeah, I had to count those. So we've got all 18 eggs. They all made it. That's awesome. And the clutch is supposed to have ghosts in it from the Stillwater Miami line. So really cool ghosts. And we're hoping that we actually have some of those really pretty, like, I don't even know what we're calling them yet. The really light colored ghosts. I don't know. What should we call them?
Yeah, I don't know.
To differentiate. They're not like the darker version of them. They're the lighter version.
It's from your like high yellow Stillwaters that you think, right?
Yes, I think it's the influence of the high yellow line of Stillwater, being bred into the Asianthic, the Miami line, and it sometimes makes like these really lightly colored ghosts. They're super cool. So I held some back last year. I've shown them like 10 billion times probably. So anyways, we have 3 slices, I think, over these 2. Yeah, so we've got this one and these 2 here. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We'll start with, oh yeah, you even have a slice on this side. Okay, excuse me. All right. What do we got? The ghost. Ooh, look at that one. Okay. All right, nice. So basically there's 2 possibilities in this clutch. There's either hypos that are heteroxanthic or ghosts. So the breeding was a hypoheteroxanthic dad to a ghost mom. That's another ghost. Nice. Okay, sweet. All right. 2 for 2. Nice. Those are some good odds so far. Uh-oh. Oh, but pretty though. Definitely pretty though. Nice. All right. Okay, so we got a hypo. That's totally fine. Oh,
That one's pretty.
That's one of the cool ones, you guys. For sure. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Can I keep it? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the good news is you can't keep them all, so some of these will be available.
Some of them will be available. If you want to claim that one, let me know. Gosh, Spencer. No, I don't. Come on. Be fair. That one looks pretty light too. Lots of, the white grayish between saddle borders and stuff. Yeah, that one's cool. Oh boy. Okay. So how many can I keep out of this clutch? I'm kidding, okay? I know I can't keep everything. All right, nice Stillwater. Okay. And the great thing about this clutch is everything is heteroxanthic. So there's no guessing, which is nice. Okay, let me in there. Thank you. That was a big egg. Oh, see, that looks like a high yellow Stillwater right there. Yep. So like this and like this. Yeah, that's like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. 2 more on this side. And then we'll go get the other 9. Okay. Another Stillwater. Cute. All right. Okay. Last one. I just gotta turn it a little bit. Well, how many ghosts have we hit already? I don't remember. 4 at least. All right. Another hypo. Yeah, how many ghosts was there? I think there was 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 4 and 5 hypos. Okay, that's totally fine. That's still really good odds so far. All right, let's start with this bubber. And that does not look like a ghost face. So I think this is another hypo. So we're going to be 4 and 6. And then let me just squeeze around you. All right, I'm going to cut this back a little bit. All right. Yep, nice hypo. Okay, cool. All right, 4 and 6. Okay, all right. Need some more good odds here. Oh, yes, all right. Catching up. That one looks pretty too, actually. Harder to see a lot of the snake on that one. It's pretty wrapped up in its yolk sac and everything still. In the membranes. Okay, so we're what? 5 and 6? 5 and 6. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, so it was actually a ghost. Now that I got a better look. Sometimes it's really hard to like see things properly through the yolk and juice and stuff. So anyway, it is a ghost. So we're back to 6 and 6. So we're even right now. Okay, 6 more eggs to go. All right. It looks like it has too much yellow. All right. That's going to be a hypo. Okay, so we're back to 6 and 7. All right. Oh no. All right, 6 and 8. Oh, that looks hypo too. Huh. Well, everything's hypo, duh. Non-axanthic. Okay, 6 and 9. All right, so these 3 are all ghosts then, right?
Yeah.
And if they're not, then our clutch isn't 50-50, which is fine. Uh-oh. Yay. Okay, we got another ghost. Oh, that one's got dark saddles, it looks like. Okay. Okay, so 9 and 7. All right, which one?
Both.
Both at the same time, yeah. Both are ghosts. That's what we're going for. Uh-oh, I think I saw a sneak peek. Yay. All right. 9 and 8. What's the last one gonna be? Oh boy. Should I cut it so you see it first? We'll see if I can do it like that. Okay, you guys see it first. Tell me what it is. I would close my eyes, but I can't close my eyes while I'm cutting, so I'll just kind of focus on the scissors. And what is it? Oh, no! Dang, we were so close. All right, well, I'm still super pleased with those odds, though. That's great. So we got 10 and 8. Yeah, that makes 18. Well, I mean, really, like, could it have been better? That's pretty good. So, that's awesome. So, we should have a bunch of really great looking animals available from this clutch. As Spencer says, probably all of them. We'll talk about it, though. Anyways, there's 8 ghosts, though, and there's 10 hypos that are guaranteed to be het for axanthic, so that's awesome. We'll definitely show you guys when these guys crawl out, and probably when they shed, actually. Because then we can really show you, like, those ghosts and how cool they are. So, anyways, that was good, though. That was good. That was a nice clutch. All right. Okay, last one. Here we go. All right, this clutch, we've got 2 tubs, big tub, small tub. There was 14 eggs when we put them all in. And let's see what there is now. Wow, there's lots of slices in here. Lots of slices. Holy smokes. It looks like all the eggs are there still. So we got 14 eggs to go through. This clutch, what we're going for is axanthic patternless Whitesides, actually. So that's like the best thing I think that can be in this clutch, from what I remember. I think so. So we'll see. All right, let's start with the little one over here that's sticking his nose up. And there should be quite the variety in this clutch. So, well, it looks like Whiteside. Okay, so that's just a normal Whiteside. It's looking like. Nice high white walls, though. Be a really clean looking one. So, that's cool. It's all good. This one looks like I cut it already, but I did not do that, so. Okay, axanthic patternless. Hey, bud. Nice. And this is a Balum line, by the way, for the axanthic line. So, these are all going to be Balum axanthics, if we have them. All right, well, this is looking... interesting. Okay. Well, it's non-axanthic. Huh. Shoot. That kind of looks hypo. That would be comical. weird stuff just pops up all the time. I don't know what to tell you guys, okay? So it probably is just a normal. It's at least a multi-hat. But, Oh, shoot. Okay, well. That is a really white looking snake. Gosh. Can I see its eyes? Okay, it looks like the eyes are dark though, so that's good. Well, I would say that it's a patternless Whiteside, but there's obviously more too. Otherwise, it would be darker. So probably, shoot, I think there's Hypo in here. I think that was a Hypo. I think this is a Hypo. And I think that's a ghost patternless Whiteside. It is really white, but it has dark eyes. Surprise! Well. Oh, man. Okay, wow. What is even going on, you guys? Okay. This is like a new pairing this year, so I haven't ever done this pairing before, so I really didn't know what to expect. The male I used was a male that I produced myself a couple years ago out of a breeding, and I bred him back to a different female, and these are some of the results we're getting. Gosh, does that look... Oh, man. Okay, well, it's axanthic patternless, but I am questioning whether it's Hypo or not. Questioning whether that's ghost patternless or not. Yeah, good question, huh? Yeah. Alright, cool. Okay. We have some cool stuff hatching this year, you guys. I told you these clutches would be worth sticking around for. That's crazy. Alright.
Oh, my.
Oh, geez. Another.
That's a white snake.
Okay, but... Shoot. Was this the female that's had albino? This might have been the female that's actually had albino too.
Does it have red eyes? I guess
I don't know. I don't know. That it looks really white though, like pinkish almost. I don't know if I can see its head anywhere. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's like almost blizzard status right there. I've never produced an actual blizzard all 5 before. Well, okay. Let's talk about that super fast. I know we've talked about blizzards before in a video. I don't know how many videos ago. It was probably last year sometime. So when I say blizzard, I mean all 5 genes. So Hypo, Whiteside, axanthic, albino, patternless. All 5. Is what blizzard is in my eyes, okay? Other people will call blizzards different things. But in my opinion, blizzard should probably be all 5 because blizzard is a nice shortened term for all 5 genes. And I don't think... Anyways, we don't have to get into it. But anyway, I've never actually produced a blizzard before. I've produced stuff that's really close. I've produced, 4 gene animals, but never all 5. And the only bummer would be is, even if it does have red eyes, I can't guarantee that it's Hypo or not in this breeding because both parents are not visual Hypos. So I wouldn't be able to even guarantee that it's definitely a blizzard without shed testing probably. So, which could be an option. That'd be really cool if that's my first blizzard. I don't know. All right, come back over. Let's keep going. There's more. Okay, Whiteside. Okay, but does it look like a Hypo Whiteside to you, kind of? Because it kind of does to me. All right, okay. I don't even know what to think right now. Oh, gosh. That is definitely looking Hypo. What? Come on. All right. Okay, I just don't even know. Don't even know anymore, you guys. Next thing we know is we're going to see an albino. What the heck is going on here? All right, gotta cut through that. Okay, phew. All right, something easy, huh? Okay, axanthic patternless for sure. All right, okay, we've got 5 more eggs. Maybe get some more white snakes. Okay, all right. Patternless, for sure. Dude, all right, okay. This is really interesting. This is really, really interesting. Definitely gonna be looking at this breeding after we end this video and scratching my head. Oh, what? Come on. Okay, this is patternless Whiteside, but I think more. Oh man, okay, this is crazy. All right, slice through all these little tiny slices really quick. Just want to get this opened up so baby can't get stuck anywhere. Okay, axanthic patternless. Really straightforward on that one. Okay, we like those ones. They make sense. All right, 2 more eggs. Okay, let's do it. Okay, Whiteside. Yep, Whiteside something. Maybe just Whiteside. All right, last one. Here we go. Dude, that is Hypo Whiteside. Sometimes I don't like filming these because they don't always make sense to me at first. Because this is my raw, very real reaction, and Spencer, explain yourself.
I switched the male.
That did not happen. But that is super interesting. So, wow. I'll have to look at that. So I'm pretty sure that Mom, I'm pretty sure was oh no, she wasn't. She's a Whiteside. Double het axanthic patternless. But I thought that's all she was. Dad was an axanthic patternless, het Whiteside, and I had the feeling he was het hypo. Or maybe he is hypo. He's a really lightly colored axanthic patternless.
So was he a ghost patternless?
He might be a ghost patternless. Which would also mean that my female must be het hypo. Well, I'll have to do some digging and see what actually went on. So I'll work on figuring it out, and we'll make sure that we update you guys on what this might be, because I'm gonna have to do anyway. I'll do a little bit of research on my end with my records and stuff. So, anyways, regardless, a very great clutch, very surprising. Was not expecting this at all. New breedings are always exciting because then you might find out you have something you didn't think you did. So, prime example right here. So anyways, once again, I'll remind you guys, if there's something you saw that you are like, oh, I want that white snake, you know, there's a couple in here. Maybe I want them. No, just kidding. Okay. If you see something that you liked, that you want to call dibs on, send us a message, please. It makes both of our lives easier. Trust me. So anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll catch you guys next time.